Donnie, what are you up to?
Man, we're down here at an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed.
We're looking for a mobile home. We've got, for some reason, people think we put mobile homes in a mobile home park. We do not have a mobile home park. We buy an acre of land and then we put a mobile home on. But we got one piece of property that's got a restriction where I got to put a double wide. So I'm looking for a double wide, and I happen to see this one. Might be right up my alley.
It may be.
It's a Spring Hill by Fleetwood.
Spring Hill by Fleetwood. We like when we know the name of them because then it kind of gives us an idea of what that model is like.
Looks like the shingles are pretty rough on it.
Yeah, it does have a shingled roof, but they look pretty rough. Now, this place that we're at, they sell used mobile homes. Look at all these that they've got. And they just drag them in here, set them up. But unfortunately, folks, they had to clean them up. So all of that came out of one mobile home. So they clean these things up. A lot of times they're not in great shape. So what we're going to do...
That's what we like. We can't buy a new one. If we
Yeah.
could, we'd be on that side.
Yeah, so if you go on this side, they're brand new. But like that one right there that you're looking at, it's like $120,000 or something like that.
If they keep leaving the back door open like that, it's going to look just like these.
Yeah. So, you know, a new one's pretty expensive. Now, people keep telling us, oh, you can build one cheaper than that. You can build one cheaper than that. Not really.
We don't know. I've been crunching numbers. For square footage wise,
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
So we're in a situation where a new home in our area, and we're in South Carolina, costs at least a couple $100,000 for just a little starter home, you know.
That's 1,000 square foot.
So people can't really afford that. So what we've been doing is we have little lots that we put a mobile home on, like he said, and then we rent them to people. And we've been doing pretty good with that.
Yeah, and we can get 1,000 square foot mobile home.
Yeah.
You know, a lot less than $200,000.
Yeah. So we've been looking at some of these. So we're going to go in this one and just see what it was like. Now, you may say, well, why would I want to see that? Well, it's just kind of interesting to see, one, how they were laid out the year that they made the Spring Hill? Spring Hill by Fleetwood. See what that layout was like inside, because they're all different. I don't know if I've been in two yet that were exactly the same. And then also, it'll give you an idea of what kind of shape they're in after 30 years. So this is probably an early 2000 model. We'll try to figure out what year this thing's from.
Y'all need to guess down in the comments what year this thing is.
I'm gonna guess 2003.
I'm gonna say older than that. I'm gonna say mid-90s.
Mid-90s, okay. So here's the front of it. Looks pretty cool. Very traditional looking.
Did you cheat?
No,
Did you look at that OSB up there?
no.
Okay.
Donnie's always looking at the wood, trying to figure out the date. Here's the front. Now, if you're wondering why is that all ripped up there on the bottom, they had a deck there probably, and they had removed a piece of the siding so that the deck could fit up to it. So all of that, of course, could be fixed.
I don't think that's right.
There's the marquee. All right, so we're gonna walk around it real quick. Look up at the top. I haven't seen that in the way they've done the vents and the eaves. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
I have
ain't
never
that.
seen one like that.
Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen one with plywood eaves like that.
We've looked at a lot of Fleetwoods. I don't remember seeing them like that.
But that implies that it's a 93.
So, yeah, so you're seeing a 93 date on that OSB there.
Now, Ronnie, here's another first
Yes,
that I ain't never seen before.
yes.
I ain't never seen wooden shutters.
Pressed wood shutters, not the greatest idea.
I thought they was all plastic.
I thought so too. Okay.
That's what Taco Bell does.
Oh Lord, this is gonna be one of them videos. So there's the window above the the bathtub usually. And Donnie's making Taco Bell jokes.
Got to be.
All right, so here is the back of the mobile home. Now this one has a kind of interesting thing going on. If you look, there's no door on the back.
I see some other interesting things.
Donnie peeked and looked in.
What you hit on the nail? Ants. Run the doors back here. I ain't seen one with a door on the end in a while.
So the door is on the end. You don't see that a lot.
Huh.
Which means that you're almost guaranteed to have a different and exciting layout inside of it. So we're gonna hop up in it and see what it looks like.
You got that video rolling just in case I fall through?
No, I'm just checking. Floor's pretty bad in this one, folks.
Real bad.
You can literally fall through the floor in these. Well, that's why we're always very careful when we go in. Yeah, look at it. And if they don't patch it properly, it's dangerous.
All
right, so I'm gonna try to go through there
right,
too.
there's nothing. Okay.
You trying to find like the beams or something to step on?
Nothing at all.
When you put a patch panel in, folks, you need to put a brace under it. Now, if you look under this destroyed sink, there are wooden beams that run all the way underneath the floor. So right here in this back little,
Got a radio in it.
right here in this back little setup, there is a electrical panel, and you have the heating and AC unit. Okay. And so here in the kitchen, the floor has collapsed. If you look, it's that old particle board. I would call that MDF, I guess. And it's just collapsed. If it gets wet, it collapses. Why you would put it in the kitchen, I have no clue. So I'm gonna try to get through there and not kill myself.
Easy, right there where you're at.
There's a beam right there, right?
Yep.
All right, go on.
I'm going in.
So like you can't even, this is so rotted.
I'm going to walk straight across and get on this door. This door's smashed.
Luckily, I'm very light and spelt.
Yeah. Both of them. Hey, I made it to the map.
Okay, so I'm trying to get somewhere where I can show you something, folks. All right. Yeah, we made it to the master bedroom, so we will go back and show you that part here in a second. Master bedroom has, you might think this is wallpaper. It's not wallpaper. It's actually the way that the paneling was made. You bought it like this. Yeah, there's some kind of photo there, but look, this is roach infestation all behind the poster that was on the wall. But this, I'm trying to show you this paneling. This paneling, look at the water stains. This was actually made like this. Like it's not a sticker or anything. It's like how the cheap little drywall was made.
Right here, if you can get a shot right there, there's the drywall. You can see it's made onto it. I think that's a hole.
All right, yeah, so this thing is in horrible shape. I mean,
Hold on.
lots of water, ingress, egress, whatever. Ingress, egress, water comes in. The floor is just crap. People ask us a lot, oh, you're pointing at the floor too much. Folks, literally, you could break your freaking leg, literally.
Yeah, I don't think I'm walking in that bathroom.
So I'll brave it a little bit, but I mean, look at the damn door hanging off.
Yeah, that's how the doors are made.
Yeah.
In these,
Look, that door's an inch thick.
whoa, there's a live one in there.
Put that back, Donnie, so that we don't drop it. See if you can. We're not trying to break anything when we come in these places. This
See the little creepy crawlies.
This thing is actually for sale, you know. So, okay, so here is the bathroom. All right. So, garden tub, which is kind of shallow, actually. Usually they're deeper than that, but garden tub with the carpeted step on the front, and mirrors around it, and curtains around the mirrors. Actually, it kind of looks kind of nice. Vanity with a curved top on it. That probably took some doing to cut it like that. I like that too. This damn thing was probably fancy as hell when it was original. I'm going to take my life into my own hands and take another step because there is another room.
Is there another room back there?
Yep. Stand-in shower. Now remember, we also got the garden tub. Now you want to be real careful in these bathrooms because everything gets wet and the floor was all rotted. See the little lump here? It's because there's plywood there. And so that is actually the laundry room, I suppose. Or was there laundry connections in there?
Laundry connection back
So it's just a big closet then, and you have access to the water tank. Now, I can't go farther in there, folks. We're going to get killed. This is probably the panel that goes over the water tank. So I'm carefully going to get out of here. And we'll go back and show you the kitchen. I like too how they, on these ones, on the double wide specifically, how they vault the roofs in a lot of the rooms. Now, what I mean by that is in some of them, the ceiling will be flat, like in this room. So this is a flat ceiling. So it's lower. I'm 6'1". This ceiling is like 7 foot, right? But out here in one part of the room, the ceiling is right at 10 feet. Donnie's 6'1" as well. Is right at 10 foot. So even though it's only half of the ceiling, it really does, at least for someone that's fairly tall, it just makes the whole room feel bigger. So it's just a cool way to design it. A lot of times they only do it like that in the living room and the kitchen. The rest of the bedrooms will be with a flat ceiling. Okay, so now from here we can get a better look at the kitchen. Not small. I mean, it's all right size.
It's all right size. Yep.
It's destroyed though. So what happened? Water. That's what happened. That's where your water is. They could have had a leak in that crappy freaking CPVC stuff, and the leak slowly rotted the floor. They did some repairs but didn't know what the hell they were doing, so they've just got plywood laying on the floor. It's not even screwed down, like you see like here in front of the range. Donnie, look at that. Gas range.
Huh.
You never see a gas range in a mobile home, but here's one. This was probably a fairly high-end mobile home at one point. Fleetwood's does make models that are fairly expensive. But again, same thing with the kitchen. You got these big ceilings in here. It just makes the whole kitchen seem bigger, even though really it's the same square footage. Plenty of room on this side for a freezer and a kitchen table, or some kind of, they got a light up there. You could have had some kind of table there. I guess that would be where they'd eat. We'll look in the other room here in a second. The refrigerator would have been over there. Just the standard stainless steel sink. That's probably the original counter. Notice how the counter is made of also sawdust, basically. Cabinets are falling off the wall.
Ronnie, I wonder if they left that window open and water running that sink right down.
I mean, it kind of looks like that.
Because over.
Look how they did the wood. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone's been living in this.
Yeah, I was looking at this.
And half-assed just throwing wood down so they can walk on it,
I was looking at this calendar. It looks awful new, but I couldn't figure out. Oh, 2020-24 calendar on the refrigerator.
2024 calendar. So people were living in this recently.
Yeah, we're still in 2024.
All right, so we're in the living room now. Everything's safe, right? No. What would happen if you were standing right there when that happened? Somebody was standing right there when that happened. They fell through the carpet and the floor. So you just got to be careful.
Look at how much dirt.
That's from under the carpet. That's actually common. If you pull up old carpet, it'll have dirt under it like that. It's the carpet and it's dirt that's sifted down through it. This carpet's probably been in here a long time. So I would, just classify this whole room the living room. Although I guess you could have put like a kitchen table here. Or a dining room table.
Carpet, right?
You've got the little bar area here. That's pretty cool. I don't know. But stove a furnace that they have been using with no fear of burning the house down.
This fireplace, yeah.
That would kind of scare me. Yeah. I don't even use the one at my house because I'm not positive what the flue and everything is like. Okay, so moving right along. Donnie's looking for dates still.
This one looks good, Ronnie.
Little hallway here.
Oh.
Well, there's been an animal in. Other than that, this room isn't bad. It seems solid.
Be careful around the windows. Windows and corners, people. Windows and corners.
Little closet, full carpet. So if you notice, the walls have a different wallpaper in this room. So they literally sold it where the master bedroom had flowers on the walls, and somebody saw it and actually thought, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, and bought it. A very unique layout, though. I haven't seen one quite like this where the bathroom is in this position. It's kind of neat. It's the traditional bathroom, but it's in kind of just a strange place. And then these, look how they've done these vanities. They've rounded off the corners of them. That's kind of interesting too.
Is that a full-size bathtub? Can you tell?
No, I think it's the shorty. So they make 60, is it 60 and 54?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So a traditional bathtub, I think, is 60 inches, and then this one would be a 54 inches, a little bit smaller, which is what they put in mobile homes.
That's weird.
So Donnie's in here saying something's weird. Oh, the little bump out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so again...
Watch out, there's a hole right at the base of it, meaning the bathtub's leaking.
Again, they designed these kind of strange. Like, why is that little bump out there? Why couldn't they have moved the whole wall back 1 inch instead of going through the trouble of moving that?
I don't know.
You know, it's kind of weird. Walk-in closet here. And that's about it. So what do you think, Donnie?
I think we ought to buy it. This is probably right up our alley.
I don't like that kitchen.
You don't like
The kitchen, but the kitchen's a big no for me, people. But what we're trying to show you folks is the layout of the thing. What do you think about this layout? I like the layout.
Layout ain't bad, and this home could be fixed very
Yeah.
easily.
The only thing I don't like about this one is you don't have an obvious dining room area.
True.
You know, so where's everybody going to eat? Now, you could argue that most people eat on the couch now, so it doesn't matter. But.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a couple turn-offs here for me. The fireplace is one of them.
Yeah. If you're renting this to somebody, you don't want anything with a fireplace in it.
Yeah, you don't want a fireplace and you don't want a gas stove.
Yeah. So, all right, folks. Well, there you go. Tell them what to do, Donnie.
Give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one if we get out of here.
Yeah. Now, this is a kind of nice one. That originally, I think this would have been a nice one, but this is not the nicest one we've seen. We saw a double wide that was much nicer than this, even though it was destroyed. So if you want to see that, check out this video. We'll see you on the next one.